It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
A lot of movement coming left here. This for birdie.
Yeah, that's what happens when you fall in love with the line and forget about the speed.
Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and he'll remain at 1 under par. Up next, the first par 5 of the back 9 here at the Wetlands, the 576-yard 12th wide fairway with no real trouble off the tee, so it is a good time to let it rip. That is so well done, just generating so much torque through the swing, high launch angle. That was just about perfect. Well, he obviously had enough to get it to the green with just a little bit left of target, though.
Yeah, lie's not too bad, so if you can show a little bit of maestro work around the green, you never know, something special.
"12 feet still to go." Oh, the pace perfect on that one. It's in for birdie. Here we go at the par 4 13th, 452 yards. What's the best angle of attack?
The straight line really is the best way here, like a lot of holes on the golf course, but straight, as we know, is not often easy. Fairway does start to widen up the further out there you get it, so for the longer hitters, this hole actually plays relatively easy. For the shorter hitters in that narrow area, that'll leave you a lengthy second shot where you just might have to bisect the 2 front greenside bunkers.
Now note his second from the fairway.
Left himself with 147 to the hole. Have to calculate the wind coming from right to left.
Oh, that was dicey. Landed on the fringe, but oh, it's close now too, and a good birdie chance.
Nicely done. 2 straight birdies here early on this backside. Good par 3 here at the 14th. It's a little bit more than 200 yards, Frank.
And there's a bunker short, so you've got to fly that coming in there. And if you do miss time one, that's when that body of water to the right really comes into play. Typical Floridian golf, but high-flying, soft-landing tee shot, once again, is the goal.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Oh, he's saying, where's the turn? It didn't move nearly as much as he anticipated. Safely in. It's a bogey here at 14. and that's going to drop him to 2 under. The last par 5 on this golf course is the 15th. It's 590 yards. You think, Frank, this is the time to be aggressive?
Certainly is. Longer hitters must be licking their chops on this par 5. 300-plus yard tee shot, you can definitely get home. Shorter hitters, just set it up for a nice wedge shot. But if you are going to go at this par 5 and 2, well protected by those 3 bunkers.
Maybe some frustrations taken out there after that last hole. That was a big swing, and it is going to be a big result. Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
It's an aggressive layup, really, trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
Okay, that's acceptable there. 15 feet away. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. One last look at the leaderboard, Frank. Our featured golfer down, but not out after day 1.
Yeah, they might have to take the standing 8, though. Or
Not there at Swamp. Sunny Biscuits. That was the final round. Shit.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, from the wetlands, we bring you live second-round coverage of the Florida Classic. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. We've currently got a tie at the top of the leaderboard at 8 under par. We'll get out to the action here as we pick things up on the par 4 6th hole. No fairway here, this one in that rough. Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay III.
Looking at 114 yards to the front of the green, 141 to the hole. Wind is helping from behind, so you can take a little less club.
There you go,
yeah, it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
This one measures out to 15 feet. Pretty good read there. Definitely good speed, and it just skips a foot or so by. Safely in for par here at the 6th, and he'll remain at 4 under. Here's another scoring opportunity, Frank, a par 5. The 7th is just a shade under 600 yards.
And it bends gently to the left, Rich. Longer hitters can obviously get home, and nothing really to be worrying about with that second shot if you can reach. The wetlands are well to the right of this hole for the second shot. But if you want to play to the 3-shotter, then that's a very safe, conservative way and really shouldn't cause you any problems whatsoever.
This is turning a little to his left.
What a shot, never to go.
And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass.
Stick.
Had half the equation on that shot, the distance. Not quite the accuracy. Missed it a hair to the right.
Yeah, not quite a foul ball. Kept it in the ballpark, and, well, let's see how good you can chip.
Good one, Orlando. Dude's playing.
That one brushed in. It is a birdie here at 7. And he moves to 2 under for his round and -5 overall. On to the 8th. It's a par 3, 203 yards. What's going on here, Frank?
Interesting par 3, really. It looks anything other than a straightaway hole. That bunker short of this green gives you like an optical illusion. You think it's lapping up with the front of this green, but there's actually sort of 3 or 4 yards before you get to the putting surface. A little bit of a drop off behind this green, and it narrows out the deeper the green gets. So a tricky little par 3.
That is a good, sensible shot right there. Gives him a good look at birdie. Next week, the Florida swing continues. Frankie, it's a home game for you. That's always nice as we head to Orlando and Bay Hill for the Arnold Palmer Invitational presented by MasterCard. Always a good week.
Certainly is. Get some home-cooked meals, that's for sure, and get to watch people play. I don't know, I just love the finish at Bay Hill. 16, 17, and 18. So many tournaments where things have gone awry at that very stretch.
The 9th hole, Frank, is a muscular par 5, 621 yards.
You see why length is a huge advantage of this golf course, just under 7,700 yards. This hole here, another example, good tee shot, perhaps think of going for the par 5 and 2, but a great collection of 3 bunkers that sort of annoy you with your layup there. Got to make sure you avoid all of those to leave yourself a nice little wedge shot in here if you can't reach it in 2.
Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. Still better than 3 bills away as he puts forth his second to the par 5.
Not a mucho it. Good shot.
I'm not sure he got every bit of that 3-wood trying to get home to this par 5 and 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie. A 5-footer now for birdie. Yes, well done. It's birdie to move to 4 under now on the day. We begin the inward 9 at the wetlands with the lengthy par 3 10th, 246 yards, 3 bunkers protecting the front of the green, and anything long or left has a chance to be wet. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Ten-foot putt left. Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, that one in for a bogey here at 10. He's going to fall to 6 under par. Par 4 11th hole, 443 yards. Frank, what's the best way to play it?
Nice straight drive off the tee, then really reduces this par 4 to size. Then those bunkers short and left don't really cause an issue. The green's a little tiny though, but even if you miss that green a little bit on the right side, it's a relatively simple chip.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here.
Right on the hood.
And safely on deck. That's the main thing, but from that distance, really don't want to leave yourself like a knee knocker, like a 4 or 5 footer. So this first putt's going to have to be good.
Get in there.
The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. And that's going to move him to 6 under par. So for our featured golfer, Frank, it is on to the weekend. Who knows? If you get out early on Saturday, try and post a number, see what happens.
Exactly.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. This afternoon from the Wetlands, we bring you live third-round coverage of the Florida Classic. Rich Lerner here in our tower overlooking the 18th green. Frank Nobilo is by my side. Out on the course, we've got Nota Begay III and Iona Stephen as we check the Saturday leaderboard. The leader is Tom Hoagie. He's currently at 13 under. We get into the action here starting at the par 3-4.
Right in the bunker. Oh, bounce. Yeah, go play. I played it out the bunker. Called
Solid
it.
shot, and sometimes solid throughout the round will win the day.
Doing good.
Well, Iona's had a good look. Now this for birdie.
Well, they often say it's the toughest putt in golf. There's not a lot to it. I think you can take dead aim.
Right, that's what you want to do. Good lag putt.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and it'll stay at -9. Out of the 5th hole here at the Wetlands. Par 5, 635 yards. A lot going on here, Frank.
The shorter hitters don't really worry about the swampland on the left because it really only cuts in to worry the longer hitters if you want to try and reach this par 5 and 2. So shorter hitters, 2 good shots, set up a wedge shot. Longer hitters, are you straight enough to hit it into the narrowest part of the fairway?
This one starting a hair right.
Good shot there.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Now a second from well over 300 yards. This will be about positioning.
Damn, I can't find my way through there. It's around too. Yeah, I seen it.
About 99 yards to the hole.
I cannot get that chipping down with this dude.
No, that's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and well, far from the best shot I've seen today.
Giving that one down.
Oh, God. Goodness, that is not fair at all. What a putt from that distance. That did everything but go in the hole. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And he'll stay right where he is. Here now at the 440-yard par 4-6. Water down the left side to avoid, and a couple choices here. Layup short of the water crossing the fairway, or risk trying to carry it. See what you've got.
Way too hard. Yeah.
And that ball going to land in the bunker, but fortunately it doesn't appear to have plugged.
Good shot, boy.
Good clean strike out of the fairway bunker, safely on the green and inside 20 feet.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he's into double figures now at 10 under par. Next up, the 592-yard par 5/7 bends gently from right to left, and really long hitters can get home in 2 with a couple of well-struck shots. The wetlands not really in play here. That one gonna split the middle, maybe get a little rollout as well. That is a good, solid tee shot.
Oh, put it into the bunker again. Oh, kick out.
It is one of the more satisfying shots in golf, isn't it? Downwind to a par 5 the second, you knock it on. Chance for eagle.
Certainly shortens up the par 5, that wind at your back, Rich, but you can just surf the wind. Just let that ball carry and just sail towards the green.
Very nearly an eagle. It was judged beautifully. The speed was perfect. It just didn't go down. Yeah, well done. It's back-to-back birdies here on this front side. And he's going to get to within 2 of the lead as he moves to 5 under par. We arrive now at the 203-yard par 3/8. Tricky little hole. The bunker short of the green looks like it borders the putting surface, but it's actually a few yards short of it, and the green narrows toward the back. Okay, that's going to end up right in the middle of the green. Chance now for another birdie. Oh, how about the run here? That a third consecutive birdie. And he's got it to 14 under par. I mean, quite a run today for our featured golfer. They posted a low score and now right back into contention for Sunday.
Wayne to the Dane. Wayne to the Dane,
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. This afternoon, we're in the Sunshine State for live final round coverage of the Florida Classic. Well, we have already seen 3 scintillating, sometimes spectacular rounds of golf. By the time twilight comes calling later out to the action we go as we catch up with our golfer on the tee at the par 4 13. Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
145 yards left. Wind definitely hurting in his face.
I don't know what happened there.
That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. And that will work its way just off the green and set up a shot from the fringe. Oh, yes, no wedge necessary. This is the putter from off the green. Nothing to it. It's in to save par. 14th hole here at the Wetlands. A dangerous par 3 comes in at 204 yards. There's some trouble out there.
And this is where you have to readjust your focus. If you start looking right or left of this green, you see all the problems that could come in and prevail. Instead, just look at that front bunker. Try and fly your tee shot over that, somewhere around the front edge of the green, maybe 3 or 4 yards on, and then the hole becomes that much easier.
All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. This is a 19-foot putt. The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. He moves to 15 under. Final par 5 on the backside here at the Wetlands. It's 590 yards.
Which is really a tempting yardage. A good tee shot, perhaps think of reaching the par 5 and 2. But this green well protected by 3 bunkers, 2 on the left side and 1 short right. But hey, fortune favours the brave. At least that's what I was told.
Tempo on the backswing, club head pointing to the target, and then just an explosion through impact. Very well done. That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5.
What was that shot?
I think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll stay at 15 under. Moving to the 16th hole here at the Wetlands, 455-yard par 4, and you can see, Frank, that green is heavily guarded.
And consequently, you're really going to have to judge that second shot. Know your yardage, and also a good strike's required to safely keep the ball on the putting surface.
That's up the left side. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. Just over 160 yards still to go here for this second. Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
Pace so important on putts from off the green. You gotta gauge it just right, and that one left a little to be desired. Oh, right on line all the way. It is a par here at 16, and he'll remain right where he is. 17th at the Wetlands, par 3, 238 yards. Frank, how would you describe this hole?
Well, it's a hole really that shapes up well for a nice little high draw. See the angle of the green pointing slightly to the right. A nice little draw into this par 3, and that'll find a nice avenue. Maybe a kick forward, 15, 20 feet left for birdie. And if you birdied 16, chance to birdie 17 as well.
Okay, that one's dancing. Iona's down there. She's had a good look. This for birdie.
Well, for a long putt like this, there's really not a whole lot to it. I think you'll fancy his chances at this one.
Oh, you talk about electrifying this crowd. How about that one? A bomb for birdie at 17 to 16 under par. Final hole here at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club. It's par 4. It's not a long one, 377 yards. There must be some trouble out there somewhere.
Well, not really if you keep your wits about you. Just position the tee shot. You don't have to hit driver down here. Even a 3-wood's only going to leave a short iron. If you hit your 3-wood 250, 260 yards, do the maths, it's only 120 yards left. With that, with a scoring club, try and get that inside 10, 15 feet. Finish with a birdie.
But if you stray, then what?
Oh, no, we don't think of straying on this hole. This is the last hole. Got to finish well.
But I'm thinking about gators. Are there gators out there?
Well, there's gator on the menu. In golf, you know, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that to do over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range.
I'm not worried about it, buddy. Enjoy it.
Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. So a tap in there. That's for par at the last. And that'll be a final round score of 70. So, Frank, not quite enough to get the job done in the end, but I think you'd agree titles are nice, but if you can rack up top 5 finishes, you're going to do just fine.
Especially when you have a strong field like we saw today. So I think top 5, certainly give yourself a pat on the back.
So, for Frank Nobilo, Notable Gay the third. EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today from the Bay Hill Club and Lodge, opening round coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational, presented by MasterCard. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend, and we take a look at the leaderboard here in round 1. Xander Schauffele is the leader. He's off to a 4-under start. So out to the action we go as we'll pick things up on the tee at the par 5 12th.
Time I do that, it's nothing like.
Almost a great shot. Just missed it a fraction to the right of this green here at the par 5.
Yeah, but a chip and a putt, still make 4.
We're gonna win, baby. Oh.
9 feet left here for birdie. Okay, that'll help the cause. It's a birdie here at number 12. You know, Frank, you walk around the grounds and this golf course, and you just can't help but think about the great Arnold Palmer, all that he did for the sport of golf. I know you got a chance to know Mr. Palmer, as I did during your time playing the tour. What are your memories of Arnold?
Well, Rich, if you indulge me, I'd go back to when he played in New Zealand. I remember as just a young teenager watching him play at my local club. He was playing alongside Bob Charles. I was amazed then how he could still play. He was probably in his 50s in those days. And how he could still drive the ball well. And then I first got to play with him in the 1995 Masters. And the amazing thing about that is even though he lacked for a little bit of power as he got older, he had this amazing ability to work the ball around the golf course. And I learned so much about Augusta National just playing one competitive round of golf with him. And then obviously when he would visit the booth at Bay Hill when I was doing the broadcast there. So he's the king for a reason. And the greatest line I ever heard was, Arnold Palmer never met a stranger.
Frank, he did have that rare ability to connect with kings and commoners. And there is an old saying that friends should be preferred to kings. He was, as you referenced, known as the king. But I always felt, Frank, that Arnold Palmer was very simply the best friend the game of golf has ever had.
Well said.
And that will be too much, club. It's into one of those 2 bunkers over the back of this 14th green. Nope, that is not much of an improvement. Okay, deep breath taken. Time to regroup here. What a good job of keeping that club face open throughout contact. You saw the big splash, and this winds up just a few feet from the hole. safely in. It's a bogey here at 14. He's going to fall out of red figures, back down to even par. Frank, deep in the round at the 15th, you need to maybe make something happen. How difficult is that with such a huge dog like here?
Once again, make sure you know the distance to carry the bunker or run out. You've got to play to your strength. It might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
See what he can do with this one. His second at the 15th. Just want to avoid the flyer lie coming out of that rough. From the rough into the bunker, or the frying pan into the fire. Sometimes mistakes, they just have a way of compounding themselves. Line may have been a little more sunken in than we had thought, but all in all, not a bad shot out of the bunker. Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15, and he'll stay at even par. Our featured golfer here today had some moments, but maybe not the round one you're looking for, Frank.
Too many mistakes, Rich. Right now, don't think about the leader. Just worry about improving your own game.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live second-round coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational, presented by MasterCard. Well, if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. We've currently got a tie at the top at 5 under par. We'll get right out to the action here as we head to the tee at the par 4 first. And that is into the front left bunker, one of 4 ringing this first green. Almost a great start to the round. That one nearly holed out of the bunker. Safely in. It's a par here at the first, and he'll stay at level par. Back to the action here at the second and a par 3. Frank, it's 231 yards. What are we looking at?
Well, somehow if you can hit it sky high, that's the best shot to hit in there. This green sometimes gets brick hard, and of course it all slopes to the left.
All right, you don't have to catch it on the middle of the face every time. That's on the middle of the dance floor, and a birdie putt coming up. Not only a long putt, but a bending putt. Strong right to left in this one. They'll be very pleased just to get this one within a couple of feet. That's all he wanted to do there.
Yeah, it's touch. I mean, when you think from that distance, chances of making are almost none. So to guarantee a 2-putt, well done.
That finished off for par here with the second. And he'll stay right where he is. Par 4 third here at Bay Hill. This is a hole where you do not want to miss left. 434 yards and plenty of water.
Don't look left, don't hit it left, don't play left, don't go left.
Our tournament here at Bay Hill still in full swing, obviously. But, Frank, I think all of our golfers competing this weekend may have one eye toward next week, the big purse, the island green, the full field. It is the flagship event on the PGA Tour, the Players, just a couple of hours north of here at TPC Sawgrass.
Rich, when you've got a name that's called The Players, I think that says it all. And that's the one they want to win. Maybe a little too pumped up there. That just flew past the flag, but still an outside chance for a birdie.
That is well judged. Straight into the cup. It's a birdie here at number 3. And he's into red figures now at 1 under par. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo. Fourth hole is the first par 5 on the golf course, Frank.
Very scoreable. 2 bunkers down the left, the first of which takes 330 yards to get it past that.
Definite birdie hole, maybe even a chance for Eagle to really jumpstart. That is poetry in motion right there. What a golf swing and a big drive as well. Going to take a big poke to get there, but a chance with his second to the par 5. Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
It's an aggressive layup, really, trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
This now 7 feet for his birdie. Good run going here early. This is birdies at 3 and 4. And he moves it to 2 under par. Fifth hole at Bay Hill. Frank, this is a chance to employ some course management as opposed to maybe brute strength. What do you think?
Yeah, rather soft par 4. No water here, but bunker down the left and bunker down the right. Pinches into that corner. So if you're a little wayward, an iron here is not a bad idea. Oh, I like that tee shot. One extra bounce. That's what kicked it into the first cut.
Second shot now from just a foot or two off the fairway. Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No chance. I think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Okay, that one finished off for a par, and he'll stay at 5 under. So our featured golfer here, pretty solid through the first 2 days, safely through to the weekend and squarely in the conversation.
That's right. Red should get off to a good start tomorrow.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. This afternoon, it's live third-round coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational, presented by MasterCard. Well, if yesterday was any indication, we should be in for a memorable weekend of golf here as we take in the leaderboard on this Saturday. Davis Riley is on top. He sits at 10 under par. We'll get right out to the action here as we head to the tee at the par 4 first.
Well, right off the range, and first iron shot in there, and it's in there tight.
Not much left here for birdie. He'll say he should have made that. Okay, that's in for par here at the first, and he'll remain right where he is. This is a good par 3, the second here at Bay Hill at 231 yards. Play it out toward that right, especially if that hole location is on the left. You can swing it along the contour of that green and who knows, maybe make a hole-in-one like Jordan Spieth did in 2021. Okay, safely aboard. This will move to his right for birdie. Yeah, well done. It's a birdie here at the second, and that's going to move him to 6 under par. For the lake on the left and thick rough on the right, this 434-yard third at Bay Hill is a beautiful but stiff challenge. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
He's in a good spot, 135 yards left to the flag, and the pin on the back portion in the left-hand side of this green.
Take a seat. Things are starting to heat up. Good chance here after that iron shot for back-to-back birdies.
Nicely done. And things looking good early. That's birdies at 2 and 3. And he's going to move to 7 under par, 2 under on the day. Rich Lerner with Frank Novello back at the 4th hole. It's par 5, the first one on the golf course, and Frank, a really good scoring opportunity.
It certainly is. 2 bunkers down the left. Just want to keep it inside that. If you flare it a little right, there's a hazard that just sneaks up on you.
Oh, that was a beautiful golf swing right there. Everything working in harmony and a great result in the fairway. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
This is a 16-footer. Oh, no problems at all. The pace perfect. It is in for birdie. And that'll move him to 7 under par. So for our featured golfer, some good playing and some favorable scoring conditions here on this Saturday. But they'll look up at that lead. EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today we bring you live final round coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational presented by MasterCard. It is the great challenge that all these golfers face, trying to string 4 solid rounds together, trying to best Mother Nature and this course, and trying to beat the entire field as we check the leaderboard. Your leader is Adam Scott. He's got it to 14 under par. So let's get out to the course, already deep into the round as we head to the tee on the par 4 15th.
No, it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
Nope, good effort, but that's going to wander a few feet by. Okay, safely in for his par. And he'll stay at -9. Back on the tee here at the 16th. It's a par 5, bunkers, water all along this hole. Doesn't look to be a gimme par 5.
Now, you've got to have your wits about you. If you just look at the yardage, you'll think it's the easiest par 5 on the golf course. And then, before you know it, it's got you.
Nope, that wasn't the right line, and he'll pay the price as this ball gonna run off the fairway and into the bunker.
Impressive to get the power on that second shot into the par 5 and comfortably get it up here by the green. I know it's in that greenside bunker, but that is very doable.
right, not exactly what you're hoping for, but safely on the putting surface with birdie still in play.
Fuck, I understand.
All straight into the cup. Well done. That's a birdie here at 16. But it's likely going to come a little too late, as he'll still be 4 back with just 2 holes to play.
Frank, par 3 17. Daunting shot. What are you thinking as you step onto this tee? Just make 3. 2 is a huge bonus. Take 3 in a heartbeat.
That's going to be on the putting surface, and a birdie looks straight ahead. A good 20-footer here. Yes, and good playing here toward the end of the round. Birdies at 16 and 17. And that'll help a bit in the final placing, but he will be 3 back with just 1 hole remaining.
Frank, now one of the signature holes here at Bay Hill, the 18th. Hole's got a little easier over the years with the new equipment. People getting it out there a little further, so you've got a shorter club in, but you've got to be wary of that run out on the right side.
And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. Gotta think this an extra half club or more as he sets for a second into the wind. So this for a finishing birdie at 18.
Well, I've really been impressed with how he's handled the speed on the greens, but this one is going to be a tester down the hill.
Just played a little too much break there and hung it out to the left. So he'll finish up there. It's a par here at 18. That will be a great final round score of 68. So Frank, I'll tell you what, those were 18 demanding holes. I've got to think our golfers both physically and emotionally drained after that one.
Yeah, certainly.